Hello everyone and welcome to 9-inch Charge, Dan here, and I just wanted to make a video to share my hobby resolutions for the year, and I hope that you will leave a comment and share your hobby resolutions for the year as well. I did do a video like this last year, and looking back, I don't think I kept any of my hobby resolutions, maybe one. I can remember it was all to do with my backlog, so finish my Stormcast off, finish my Sylvaneth off, start building these samurai models that I bought. And what actually happened was I built and painted about 3,000 points of Wood Elves for Warhammer Fantasy. So completely different, and I've learnt my lessons. So this year my hobby goals are going to be more forward thinking. I think that last year the problem was I didn't choose anything that excited me. I just chose the things that I thought I ought to do. So this year I'm going to choose things that excite me, and I'm going to look into the future, and I really recommend this. I think this is going to work. So I think if you're doing any hobby resolutions, have a new project or have something that looks forward or have an aim into the future, and then that gives you something to focus on going forward. So my hobby resolution this year is to finish the Wood Elf army. Now I know what you're going to say, Dan, that's a backlog kind of thing, but it's nearly done. There's not a lot to do, and I am really excited about it still. I've just got to do some cavalry, and it's pretty much there. And that is with an aim to attend a Warhammer Fantasy tournament. Now, they are doing these local to me in Firestorm Games in Cardiff, which is not too far away. It's just over the bridge, and I was really excited to go to one of these. There's one happening in March, but it's sold out in about a day. So I'm not going to be going to the one in March, but I think if I can get my army done by March, then I can start to look to go to tournaments and things like that. So that's my first one, is to get that finished. So you'll see a few more hobby vlogs on the channel where I talk about my hobby and how it's growing, and hopefully we'll get it to a point where I can do a full army showcase and show you everything that I've done and a full completed project, and that would be brilliant. As for Age of Sigmar, I'm just going to kind of keep plodding along with Age of Sigmar. We all seem to think that Dawnbringer Crusades is just around the corner. Games Workshop are ramping up the articles and things like that, showing us more and more. The latest rumours, and Games Workshop themselves have said that it will come out this year. So I don't really want to start a new project until that's out, because I know when it does come out, that's all I want to do. I did really want to revisit Caradron Overlords, because there was that anniversary model for stores that's come out of the Archnaut Admiral that was holding the frigate, and I thought that was really cool, and I thought I could make a whole army around that, and the frigate he holds could be like a model of the frigate that he captains, and I got really excited about that. But then I thought, no, if I start doing that, I won't finish my Wood Elves, and then also Dawnbringer Crusades will come out, and I'll just shelve the Caradron Overlords. So that's my plan for the year. For my own personal hobby, is to complete my Wood Elf project, keep playing with my Cities of Sigmar, of course. I'm going to keep playing with them, but I'm going to wait until Dawnbringer Crusades comes out, because anything I do before then, if it's unfinished, it will never be finished. So that's the plan for this year for myself. I've got a couple of goals for the channel. So last year, I think the aim was to do some battle reports, and also to get the audio of the Old World podcast hosted. And the audio has been hosted, so that's really good news. We did play some games, and we recorded some shorts. I don't know if you've seen them on the channel. We've kind of done some before and after the game kind of short videos, but we haven't recorded a full battle report. That will change, because the problem that we have had is that none of us have gaming spaces in our own homes, but now we've rented a hall, and we rent it once every 2 weeks, and we have it all day and all night, so we can really take a lot of time to play and record there. So that's great. One of the things that will really help us do this is the channel has received its first Patreon. So thank you very much to our first patron. It really helps, because obviously it does cost money to rent the gaming hall. It does cost money to upload the audio of the podcast and things like that. I have made some stuff for patrons, so if you're interested in becoming a patron and supporting the channel and help us to do these things, it is very much appreciated, because as I said, all these things do cost money and time. I've made some 2 Danny's beer mats that me and Dan take to the pub. and also I've got some stickers and things like that to give away if you do become a patron. So please consider helping the channel out, because it will really help me a lot. And I think that's it for my New Year's resolutions. I do want to keep the shorter format videos as well. I've been doing some shorter format videos lately, which you may have noticed. That was just to help through Christmas and New Year's, because myself, Dan and Tom, we all work in industries that get really busy around Christmas, as a lot of people do. So we needed something that we could kind of record in a batch, or it wouldn't take too long, because a lot of the things that we do record take a long time to plan, especially the podcast. Looking through old books and reading through old lore and finding things to talk about and things like that, they do take time. The longer format videos aren't going to go away, but I think we're going to have a mix, and we'll have some exciting new things as well. I think alongside battle reports, we are going to play some more time as a group, and everybody's gotten pretty excited about it and captured up in that, and the Wood Elf army that I've painted just lends itself to being a warband straight away, which is cool. And also it might give me a chance to finish my Tomb Kings, because there are rules for a Tomb King warband out there, and I've only got a few skeletons to paint, and then that kind of little project is done. So maybe I'll do some Wood Elves, maybe I'll do some Tomb Kings. I'd really like to record that, to be honest. I think it could be quite an easy one to record as well, more than a battle report. But let me know in the comments what your hobby resolutions are. Let me know if you stuck to your ones last year. And let me know what your target is, what your aim is going forwards. As I said, mine is to attend a Warhammer Fantasy Battles tournament and to finish my Wood Elf army in time to just go fully out on Dawnbringer Crusades. But yeah, make sure you leave a comment. I do read all of the comments, and maybe this time next year we'll do another video, and we might do some shout outs and hold everybody to their resolutions. All right. Thank you very much. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. I do read every single comment. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now, I'd really like to use this time to thank those of you who support us on Patreon, or those of you who are YouTube members. You guys have entered the Hall of Heroes, and you really are champions in our eyes, and we raise our glasses to you and salute you. You help make it possible for us to do what we do and invest in our equipment, help pay for the hosting of the audio of the podcast, and all kinds of other things. Now, if you would like to support the channel, the absolute best way to do this is to join the ranks of the Hall of Heroes and to sign up either by Patreon or YouTube members, and there's a link in the description below. And we also have some exclusive merchandise only available there as well. So a huge thank you to Cedar Kuru Khan. This has been 9 Inch Charge, and I will catch you next time.